Welcome to Just Puzzling with Chris. Today we're going to do an extreme Sudoku. Let's get into it. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to do my notes, which I always do. The ones there means that one can only be in that row. There are no twos in either of these boxes here, so the 2 can go into any of the, as a potential to go into any of the bases. 3 can go there. 4 can go in these 4, and that's because of that 4 and that 4. 5, 6, 7, 8 can be in those, and 9 is the same as the 8. Alright, so let's go on. 1's there, 2, 3, looks like there's only 1 2 on the board at the moment, so there's going to be a lot of 2 notes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 can be in any of them, and so can the 9. Okay, 1, 2, remember I said there's only 1 2 on the board. 3, 4 outside corners. 5, these 4 here because of that 5 there. 6 is already there. 7 can only be in the top row. 8 down here, and 9 the same. Okay, this one here, we know that 1 can't be in this column, 1 can't be in that row, so that's the only one available to us. Okay, that was a mistake because I didn't press the right spot, but that should have been the 1 there. I already knew the 1 was there. I pointed that out. That's just a mistake on my behalf, which is a silly mistake that I'm not really happy with, that I made from a point of view of pressing the wrong button. So 666, Damien, 7, 8, and 9's there. Okay, so 1 has to be in this column. 2 has to be in the bottom 2 rows. 3 has to be just in that spot there. If I click the right button. 4, and that's because of this 3 and these 2 3s. Meant it couldn't be there, couldn't be in these 2, so it had to be there. 4 is in these 3. 5, potential for any of them. 6, outside rows, columns even. 7, potential for all. 8's there, and 9 can be in, 9 can be in these ones here. 1 can be here, 2 and 3 are there, 4 can only be there, which means I can take that 4 out. Okay, 5 is potentially any of the 7 boxes. 6, potential any of the 7 boxes. 7's down this column here. 8 is that one there, and 9 is the bottom row. So what I know now is that is the bottom row. I know the 4 is at the top. Okay, let's keep going. So 1 can be potentially in any of the boxes. 2 can be in these. 3 can be in these 2. 4 is there. 5 is that one there. 6 can be in these 2. 7 can be in these 2. Okay, so 6 and 7 can only be in this side here. So that cannot be a 1, and that cannot be a 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if that's a 1, if that's a 2 and a 3, that must be a 1. That must be, because of the 3 there, must be a 2, and that must be a 3. Okay, now interestingly enough here, this is a 4 and a 9. The only numbers that can be is 4, 8, and 9. Because of that 4 and 9, that can only be an 8. Okay, 4 and 7. So I'm going to tidy this up. 4 and, once again, I am pressing the wrong buttons. So that there's got to be a 2. Remember, this is 4 and 9, so that can't be a 9, so that's an 8. 4 and 9, that's a 3, and that's a 1. Okay, so I'm just, seeing what we've got here. Okay, so now I should be able to tell you what's in this column. So 1, 2, 3, these two, 4, these two, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 3. Okay, so 1 is that one there. 2 can be either of them. 3, 4, 5, and that can be either of them as well. Okay, 1 is there. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 3 can be the bottom 2 in the 2 in the bottom row. 3, 4. 4 can be 5. Could be in those. 6 can be in 7. 8 can be in these. 3 and 9 can be in the top and bottom row. Okay, so that makes sense. 2, 5, 6. Alright, so let's do that. 1 looks right because there's 7 1, so that means it can be only there or there. 2 can be so that makes sense. There's no 2s in the 3, top row, bottom row. So there's, once again, there's 7 3s. 4, top and bottom side. So they're wrong. So let's clear that up. 4, 4, 4. That's right. 5. Top and bottom rows. Now, interestingly enough, in here, because of this 5 here, they can't be a 5. So let's keep looking. So that means that these two can't be a 5. So because of these two as being a 5. Okay. 2, 4, 2, 5. Okay. 6. Top of the row, top. 7, 6. So if anyone can tell me 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, if that means anything, I'd love to know. Just for my own education, because I can't see how it would, but someone may know how that is helpful to us. 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay, so that looks pretty good. 7, 4 and 7, 7, 6. Okay, so they look good. 8. So there's 8s in that one, so they're all done. 8s in that one, so that leaves these two columns here. And 8 leaves these two columns there. So that looks pretty good. And 9. Okay. So from my perspective, they are looking pretty okay from a point of view of that. So now we've got to find our triples. What I've seen here, nope, I haven't seen anything. No, the 3's at the bottom. 4, 9, 4, 2, 4. Yep, okay. So I'm just looking for triples or quadruples that are clear each other out. 4 7s, 4 2, 4 9, 8 9, 2 9, 2 9, 4 7. So 7. 5 6 5, 6, 9, 4, 5, 6. So what's the 8s do? 8 to there, 8 to there and there. Okay. Three and 1. 7, 9, 4, 7. So 7's got to be up there. That's up there. That means the 7's there. 7's there. 2, 2, 9, 2, 5, 6, 2, 5, 6. And, you know, this is where I sit here and go, I'm putting it all out there because, oh, hang on, 7 and 9. So let's get rid of the 7s. Tell me who had seen that before I had, and the 9s. Okay, which gives me 2 and 8, 2 and 8. So that gets me rid of that 2 there. So that's 1 and 5. What does a 5 do to me? 1 and 5 there, 7 and 9, 2 and 8. So that's 2 and 9. Where's here? So 9 can only be in those there. So that can't be a 9. That can't be a 9. And that can't be a 9. Let's let it be 5 and 6. So let's have a look at that. 5, right? 5 and 6. So that's there. It is the 5, 4 and 7. So let's do that. 5 and 6, 4 and 9, 4 and 7. 2, 8, 9, 8, 3. Okay, so 6, 6, 6, 6. So 2, 8, 2, 8, 9, 8, 9. So 9s are there. What's the 9s look like? 4, 9, 4, 9. 7, 9. 1, 5. So 5 is that. That's 1, 5. 4, 5, 6. 2. Let's have a look at the 2. Okay, so the 2 cleared itself out from there. So that's a 2 there. Leave me those 2 there. So because that's left that 2 at that, that has to be a 2 there, which means that's got to be a 9. Okay, so let's make some changes to that. What does that do to me there? So the 2s are there like that. 3 and 6, 2 and 8, 4 and 7. It's not, it's get a little bit of momentum and stop. A little bit of momentum and stop. It's a bit frustrating at the moment. 3, 6. Okay, so 3, 6, 2, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5, 6 leaves me with a 9, I think there, 1 and 7. Okay, so they're 1 and 7, so they're definitely out. 5 and 6, 5 and 6, 1 and 7, 1 and 7. So that 9's definitely gone, which means that's definitely a 9. Okay. 1 and 7, 3 and 6. Once again, I just think I'm this close, but I can't see it. So 2 is there, 2 is there, 2 is there, so that's cleared that up. Let's go back to the 1, see if we can see anything with the 1s. 1 and 5, 1 and 7. 2s are pretty good. 3s, top and bottom, so they haven't done anything. 4, top and bottom side. Side. 5, right hand side. 5, 5, 5. Oh, 6. They look right. 7. Once again, I'm still wondering about that. If anyone's got some suggestions in terms of that, it'd be great to know. 8 and 9. 1, 5, 4, 6. It's one of those two. 2, 8, 9. 3. So the 2's there. 9. 1. 2, 7, 6. 4, 9. 4, 8, 9, 3, 2, 2, 4. So that's not going to do it. 2, 8, 2. So that's 9's there. 2 there. 4, 7, 9. 4, 8, 9. 4, 2, 2 and 3. So that's not doing anything for me. 4 and 7. Okay, I'm going to do the old-fashioned thing. So I'm going to make this. Remember the top button 9. Top button 9. Okay, so if that's a 9, that cannot be a 9. That's a 4. That can't be a 9. That's a 7. That can't be a 7. That's a 4. Okay, so if that's a 4, that can't be a 4. That's a 2. That can't be a 2. That's an 8. And that can't be a 4 or 8. Okay, so if we work our way through that, that means that that can't be a 2 and that can't be a 3. If that can't be a 3, that can't be an 8 and that can't be a 8 or 9. Alright, so that can't be a 8, that can't be a 9. So that can't be a, sorry, that can't be a 7, can't be a 9. Okay, so what else have we got? That cannot be a 2. So we've got 7, 6. Can't be a 4, which means that's a 4. So 7, 6, 7, 6. 7, 6, 7, 1. What else have we got at the moment? So 2 can be there, so that can't be a, so that there can't be a 5 and a 6, so that's a 2. That can't be a 2. That can't be a, because of those two there, that can't be a 5 and 5. That there can't be a 5 and 6. That can't be a 5 and 6, so that's a 9. That's can't be a 4 or 5. That can't be an 8. That can't be an 8. 4, 5, 6. So that can't be a 4. That can't be a 9. So 5, 6, 5, 6. So that can't be a 5. Can't be a 4 or a 6. Can't be a 3. Can't be a 6. Can't be a 5. Can't be a 6. Can't be a 5. Can't be a can't be a 7 or 8. Can't be a 7 or 6. Can't be a 6. Can't be a 7. Still 1 and 5. 5 and 6. Can't be a 6. can't be a 7, can't be a 6, can't be a 5, can't be a 7, can't be a, oh, no, sorry, can't, that's was 7 and 6, that can't be a 6, so that makes sense. That can't be a 1, that can't be a 7, that can't be a 4, that can't be a 7, can't be a 5, can't be a 1. Okay, so what I've effectively done, because I've taken that guess there for the 9 and I've cleared the board, you can see I've only got one number in each box. So supposedly, if I see that, that's a 9. 4, 7, 4, 7, 6, 7, 1, 7, 5, 1, 5, 4, 9. So this was done all by basically ensuring that I had removed, basically it made an assessment that this could either be a 4 or a 9, and I took a guess that it was a 9 and it come off. If I had done a 4, it would have brought me a problem somewhere that would have not allowed me to solve it. Now, this is how I've done it this time. I don't really like doing it this way, but it is one way to solve it. So if you've seen a different way that I should have done, please call it out in the notes. I would be happy to understand where I missed, and I will go back and have a look at it and make sure that that is in line with what you're saying. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And until next time, bye for now.